Everyone, Donna Gray here, your Stamping Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. I'm jumping on this morning to do a little bit of live crafting. I'm a little bit late. I'm 15 minutes late. I normally jump on at 10 a.m. But I was actually over in another group that I have, and I was doing a live video over there, so I ran over a little bit of time. So I've actually created a Facebook group for in this time of need, when we have all of the coronavirus frantic, staying at home, having to isolate ourselves. I've created a group over on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook and you want to check it out, I've created a group just to be a safe haven that we get lost in the world of crafting over in that group. So there's lots of inspiration. We're going to be doing videos. We're going to be posting pictures of crafting that we're doing. And we're generally going to hang out in that group over there and have a bit of fun with some crafting and just forget about what's going on in the world and be able to escape into our lovely, wonderful fantasy world of crafting. And with the wonderful world of the internet these days, we're able to do that. So if you are interested in that group, it is called Global Togetherness Through Stamping. So if you just want to search that on Facebook, you can find it. I will type it in the comments down below. After I've finished doing this live video, I will type it in the comments down there. But it's called Global Togetherness Through Stamping, and it is connecting with people all over the world and sharing our love of crafting and just enjoying watching some inspirational videos and things. So if you're interested, please let me know. But as I said, I will pop it in the link down below. I'm thinking I can actually write it here. So I just Global Togetherness, through stamping. So you can check out that on Facebook and just ask to be a member and just answer the questions and we will let you in. Joanne says, hi, birthday cake in the oven. So you're able to watch. Well, I'm so glad that you can watch me while the birthday cake is cooking away there. Okay, so let me see if I can see. So good morning, everyone. So when you jump on, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. I love knowing where you are all around the world. I will have some giveaways again this morning for anybody that is watching live, and for the people that are watching later on and watching the replay, I will also have a giveaway for those people as well. Now, you have to be in Australia, so when you jump on, please let me know that you're from Australia and where you're from in Australia, so that I can choose a winner through that lives in Australia. Also, I will choose a winner that lives overseas. Please share the video, enjoy the crafting, and comment away, because I will choose a winner and I will send a card out to the winner. I'm sorry, but that's all I can do for people that are over there. You're catching me live again, Rose. You're doing well. So I'm a busy bee this morning. I've been live in the Facebook group, and now I'm live here on YouTube. So I'm winging it once again. I have a few things out that I think I'm going to craft with. My favorite suite at the moment is the Ornate Garden Suite. So the Ornate Garden Suite is an early release suite from Stampin' Up. So it's a suite that is out of our brand new annual catalog that will be going live the beginning of June. But it's a suite that they're releasing early. So us as demonstrators can get it right now. And if you simply love this, you can actually put items out of this suite into your starter kit. So if you wanted to join my Wild Heart Crafters group, which are an awesome bunch of ladies, we're all across Australia, and I would love to have you be a part of the Wild Heart Crafters. We have about 9 days left of our awesome joining special. So you get to choose $235 worth of product. You also get the little mini baby paper trimmer, which I thought I had it around here somewhere. Yes, I do. So you get this super cute little trimmer, little guillotine trimmer, which I can tell you is a must in your craft room. You get a pack of 6x6 designer series, a mixture pack of 6x6 designer series paper out of our mini catalog. You can choose anything from the mini catalog or the annual catalog to make up your $235 worth of product. And you also get on top of that a free stamp set as well of your choice. But if you love these Ornate garden suites, the bundles, you can actually pop them into a starter kit right now. And if you would like a hand with that, I will pop the link down below. Actually, I can type it in here now. My link to my online store is just donnagray.stampinup.net. Oh, hang on, I can't type that well. donnagray.stampinup.net. And you can also call me on my mobile if you wanted to ask any questions about the joining special or any questions about joining Stampin' Up at all. There's nothing to actually be scared of. You're not actually locked into anything major. You get a 20% discount when you join, and you also get to be a part of my Wild Heart Crafters team. Sorry, I'm trying to type my phone number and I can't think of my phone number and type at the same time. So there you go. There's my website, is donnagray.stampinup.net, or you can call me on my mobile, which is 0421725015. So if you're interested in getting the joining special, 9 more days left, people. So, and then you get to enjoy an ongoing 20% while ever you stay current. If you don't stay current, you just lose your discount and go back to being a customer again, or you can rejoin again under me if you like. So there's nothing really to be scared of as far as being locked in. No one's going to chase you for money, and it's an awesome deal. So just saying, it's a wonderful thing to be a part of. And Stamping Up has changed my life. So I can tell you, you get to be a part of an awesome group of people all across the world. Crafters are just the nicest people that I've ever known. And our Wild Heart Crafters team page, you get all of my exclusive online class videos, all of my Stamps Club videos. We have so much inspiration in our group. It is a wonderful group to be a part of. Plus, it's just a great crafty, positive environment, friendly environment. Plus, we have challenges every fortnight that people, I pick a winner every fortnight and they get a prize. So if you live in Australia, I would love to have you as part of my team. All right. So, and also at the moment, isn't that scary? Isn't what scary? Anyway, so if you are interested, please let me know. Please contact me. I would love to have a chat with you. Let's get crafting, people. We need to get this turned around and we need to get crafting. Okay, so we're going to go like that. Bear with me. We're going to zoom in a bit. Okay, so we should be good to go there. So I have a few things out and I'm just going to have a bit of a play. I've got a few things that I've pre-cut already together. Now this is 2 of the most beautiful bundles that I've seen in a long, long time. And as I've said, if this is anything to give us an idea of what our new catalog is going to be like, I think we are going to be blown away because it's wonderful. Yes, my nose is healing well. Thank you, Sue. I got my stitches out. So for those of you that haven't watched me before, I had a skin cancer removed from the bridge of my nose and I got my stitches out on Thursday and yes, they were very happy with it. I was lucky to get it out. It was not just a basal cell carcinoma. It was actually a squamous cell carcinoma. So it's not too bad, but it's the next step on from the basal cell carcinoma. So he was very glad that he removed it and got it all. So here's to a better nose. I kept saying to my children I was having a nose job and they laughed at me. And I said, well, you know, so we've got this gorgeous Ornate Thanks stamp set, which has got so many sentiments. It's unbelievable. These absolutely Ornate layers dies got me in. Straight away, as soon as I seen these layer dies, I was like, I need to have this. And this is not all. You also have these ones as well. So there's some gorgeous dies in this set. So that's one bundle. Then you have the Ornate Style, which has the flowers, and it has these gorgeous edging framelits. Ornate border dies, they're called. So we have a great mixture of dies in this stamp set that you can do so much. And as I said, I've just started playing with this set, and I still don't think I've even scratched the surface with it. So, so what I've got here is some of the gorgeous designer series paper that comes with this Ornate suite. So we have beautiful colored images on one side. Have I got them all out? There's probably one that's missing here because there's one that I've used before. And then they have the opposite sides that you have some beautiful gold foiled sides. There's another one that's this one. But absolutely stunning. And there is one more, but I think I've actually probably used it. This is a strip of it. So it's got the gorgeous gold foil accents as well. So I thought I would, I've got these already pre-cut, and I was like, what will I make a card with? So I think I might just make a nice basic thank you card. And I think I'll use just this piece of designer series paper. And I'm going to use, what colored card base can we do? Oh, mint macaron. Yeah, I think I might do that. So my card base is 5 3/4 by 8 inches. And when I fold it in half, it gives me a card front size of 4 inches by 5 3/4 inches. Okay. So it's 4 inches this way by 5 3/4 inches that way. Now this is one of the framelits out of those gorgeous layers, and it fits quite nicely on the front of our cards. So I'm absolutely super excited about that, because it is not often that we get layers that will fit our sizing here in Australia, because it's an American-based company. So, but I'm super excited about this layer, and I'm going to be using it so much more. I feel like I can use it for the inserts in cards as well. So I think it's really, really, yeah, super cute to be able to use that. So I've got that, and I've also got this already cut out, and I sort of want to incorporate some of this in behind, but I don't want a lot. So I'm actually going to just measure what the inside of that piece would be. So we've got, let's say 4 7/8. So I'm actually going to cut this. I'm going to cut a strip. What's this size here? That's like nearly 2 inches. So I need it to be at least 2.5 inches. I'm going to cut it 2.5 inches wide. And as I said, I am winging this. Like, I have not really a plan of what I'm doing. I'm just going to go for it. I just had a few things cut, and I'm just going to go for it. So I think I might be able to, oh, and I need to cut it, what did I say, 4 7/8. So we're going to do it 4 7/8. We might do it 4 3/4. Let's see whether that works, whether it fits in there nicely. Yep, not bad at all. Because I want to be able to, so I wanted a bit of this designer series paper in behind that we could see, but I also wanted to be able to see the color in behind. And I think I might, one of the ribbons that we have, which is this one here, they're, mind you, they're everywhere. Okay, so I think I might actually use that ribbon. I think for something a little bit in behind here on the terracotta tile piece, I think I'm going to use the big stamp and actually just grab a scrap piece of paper. And it's definitely a scrap piece of paper because I've been using this in my other video that I did this morning. Okay, let's get the terracotta tile. I'm just going to ink up this large flower. Sorry, I haven't been watching all the comments here. Yes, Helen, everything's going really well here at home. We're staying home. We're staying out of it. We just go out when we need to go out and grab some groceries and things. But other than that, we're just staying inside, staying away. So I'm just going to stamp this tone on tone. So I'm using the terracotta tile. And isn't that just gorgeous, the tone on tone? I think it's fantastic. So I'm just going to stamp some of these randomly around, just to create a little bit of interest in behind that sentiment layer that we're going to do. Oops, and I didn't, oh, and wow, oh no, I'm not gonna be able to line that up real well. Do you know what? I'll just stamp a little bit more there. That's okay. I mucked up in the corner. I didn't stamp it all down. I was too busy worrying about getting it on my desk and I didn't stamp it properly, but anyway. All good. All we really want is a little bit of interest in behind there. Okay, so that's going to go on to here. And it gets covered up anyway, so it doesn't matter. I made that mistake and it gets covered up anyway. Look at that. There is no mistakes in crafting. Doris is saying that she loves the Ornate series. It is a must-have. I do agree, Doris. I do agree. It is absolutely stunning. I'm totally hooked on it. Well, as you can see, it's the only thing I've been crafting with lately. I keep thinking every time I get something out, what am I going to use? And I keep using this suite because it's just gorgeous. Okay, so I'm just going to glue that down with my Tombow in the middle there, like that. Okay. Now, on this piece here, I'm going to use one of the large, I'm going to see if I can get this to work. I want to use the So Grateful. Hopefully this will work. I want to use the So Grateful at the top, and then I want to pop just a smaller, oh, pop that down. Then I just want to do a smaller, so I'm going to pop that there. And now I need to check out this set. So Grateful, from the bottom of my heart. That should fit on there. Surely it will fit on there. From the bottom of my heart. Because I'm now thinking about what cards I can send out to people. Just to let them know I'm thinking of them. Okay, that one. And do I have another one of those? Yes. From the bottom of my heart. That one. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the from the bottom of my heart first. So that, and I'm going to do that in mint macaron. Where's my mint macaron? There it is. Actually, no, I'm going to do it in Old Olive. Changed my mind. I'm going to do it in Old Olive because I'm going to use the Old Olive ribbon. So I want to tie the Old Olive ribbon into it. Okay, so I'm going to ink that up with my Old Olive. I'm going to stand up to do this so I get it where I need it to be. Just like that. Very good. And then I'm going to, in the terracotta tile, I'm going to do the So Grateful. Sorry, and I'm probably really loud when I stand up there near the phone. I think when I start talking, I'm like, oh, I'm so loud when I get up there near that phone. Okay, I'll bring it down here a little bit so I can see. So just like that. So Grateful, from the bottom of my heart. Okay, I think I'm going to use the little flower, and I might use that just with some of the smoky slate, just to decorate just up in those corners. So I'm just going to, the little tiny flower, I'm just going to, yeah, that's cute. And I might even just do one just there. Look at that. Just to add a little bit of oomph to that sentiment label. Okay, let's get this together. Bit of ribbon, as usual. How do I want to do the ribbon? I think I actually might do the ribbon the old, this way, that way. The zigzag ribbon. I'm thinking, yes. Okay, so I'm going to grab some double-sided tape. And I'm just going to put one strip right in the middle of that, where my sentiment layer is going to go. And just with my take your pick tool. Okay, so I'm just going to, with my ribbon, I want it to, just going to look at this. Okay, so I'm just going to weave that ribbon backwards and forwards in underneath that sentiment layer. Just like so. Do I want to do another one? Yes, I do want to do another one. And I normally do this with it still on my roll so that I can find the length that I need it to be, and I can, I don't waste any ribbon. There we have it. And then I'm just going to set that one up, yep, in the middle of that. So just with some dimensionals. Linda says she loves it too. Who out there has already got the Ornate suite? Who's watching that already has the Ornate suite already? Type into the comments and let me know if you already own the Ornate suite or if it's on your wish list. Or if you think you might like to buy it. If this is the first time that you have watched me live, please leave a comment and say first time watcher, because I love it when I know that I've got new people that are watching me. So please type in the comments if you're a first time watcher and where you're watching from. And if you're new to crafting, type into the comments if you're new to crafting. Okay, so I'm going to pop that there like that. That's looking super pretty. Look at that. How easy was that to make a quick, easy card? Okay, I'm going to glue that directly down because we've got a bit of dimension happening with that layer. The dies are in your cart, Sheila, for next month. Yeah, I bet you can't wait for the beginning of April. Sounds like a good plan. Okay, and then we're going to pop that down on there, like so. And soon I opened a new Wink of Stella. Where did I put it? There it is there. Is that it? Please tell me that's my new one. Yes, it is. I'm going to do my flowers with some Wink of Stella. Add a little bit of bling. I'm going to grab some pearls. I think I'm going to put some pearls in the middle of my flowers. I'll grab my take your pick tool. And I think just the small pearls will be great in the middle of there. So you take your pick tool is a fantastic tool. It's got the putty end for picking up those little tiny pearls and popping them onto your project. Look at how easy that is. I think I might pop a few more around just for a bit more bling. And another one down there. Okay. Now we need to do an insert for the card because we can't have a card without an insert. So I'm just going to cut a bit of Whisper White for the inside. You could actually use, actually, you know what? No, I've got another one of these. I've got one of these cut out. I want to show you something else in this gorgeous set, which is really, really stunning. It's not in that one. It's in the other stamp set. It's in this one. Okay. Just want to show you something that's really, really pretty in this. And it's this one here. So this is a framelit that we can pop on the insert of our card. which really decorates the inside of the card. So I'm just going to bring in the Big Shot. Okay, now I have my precision plate on here. The reason that I have my precision plate on here, these dies are quite intricate. So to get a really good cut, I've been using my precision plate. Now the reason that in saying that is they are very intricate dies. They've got lots and lots of cutting blades to cut. And I've been rolling it through a couple of times as well. You're new to crafting, Therese, and you're from California. And have you started crafting? So have you been making cards at the moment? So you can see this gorgeous die cut that we have here. I'm just going to use the brush just to get some of those pieces out, and the rest I'll get out with my pokey tool. But can you see how gorgeous that is now since we've used that beautiful framelit on it? And the beauty of it is when we go to glue it to the insert of our card, the color of our card base is going to shine through as well. And these are cute, super cute little things that you can keep. Once again, some of the things out of our dies you can actually keep and use as embellishments. Look at that, it looks like a gorgeous little heart. Okay, where is my take your pick tool? There it is. So I'm just going to pop a few of these out. Barbara's saying it's now on your wish list. What can I say, Barbara? I do my job well. It is a gorgeous bundle. You wait until you see the next one that I'm going to make. You think this one's pretty, the next one's going to be even more gorgeous. Okay, so I'm just going to glue that to the insert of my card so that then I've got the inside of the card decorated as well. But you wait until you see when I pop this on the insert and then you see the gorgeous mint macaron come through as well. So can you see that? See how that works? So it creates a gorgeous pattern for the insides of your cards. And I think even with this is too cute not to use it, don't you think? It's too cute not to use it. I think I'm going to pop it on there. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on the back of that and pop it on that front. Okay. We may as well use it. Look at that. How cute is that? You've made a few cards, but nothing gorgeous like the card you are making. Therese, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button. I have over 200 videos on my YouTube channel here that you could get lost in crafting. Now, everything that I have done lately, like that is current, we'll be all using current product as well. So I can, and if you have any questions with your crafting, Therese, please let me know. Please reach out to me and ask me questions because this is what I'm here for. I love helping people have a great time with their crafting and enjoy their products because these Stampin' Up! Products are awesome. So there we have, I'm so grateful from the bottom of my heart. So I'm going to send that out to somebody and I'm sure that they will enjoy getting that card. Now, I have something else done here, ready to go. I don't really have, I've just got a few things cut. Okay, so I have, I'm going to move this out of the way. So I have a Whisper White card base. I'm using the thick Whisper White. You stamped the large flower from the Ornate Garden stamp and coloured it with watercolour pencils and blender pen. It was you were very happy with it. It is therapeutic, Cindy. That is so true, isn't it? Very. Thank you, Therese, for subscribing. It is very therapeutic. Seeing that you can't afford the whole suite now and the hardest part is deciding which products to buy separately. It is getting hard, isn't it, Linda, to try and separate because I can tell you, I bought the whole suite because you can actually buy the whole suite all in one go. The sad part about the whole suite all in one go is that you actually can't do the whole suite in your starter kit because it's just that little bit over the amount for the starter kit. So you actually have to pick something that you think you might not get. But that's okay. Once you join, you can actually then add it to your first order that you do. So I've done that. I've done this. I've cut out this gorgeous framelit. I've also cut out these little edging bits. So I'm just going to show you those. This is one of the border dies, which I think is absolutely stunning. And I'll just cut it out so you can see what they look like. Okay. So my plan was popping them along the edge of something. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Okay. I do have a plan. I said I don't have a plan, but I do. It's just hit me. It's just come to me what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to cut that one. So I've got 2 of those. And they're super pretty that you can use on the edge of things. So I'm actually going to cut a strip of Whisper White. And this one is 5 3/4. So I'm going to cut it at 5 3/4. And I'm then going to cut it. I'm trying to think of how wide I want it to be. 2.5. Yes, 2.5 inches. I'm going to do it. So 2.5 inches, like that. Okay. So I'll get that out of the way. We have a strip 2.5 inches. And I'm going to pop that onto there. But I want, oh, I've cut that one smaller. That one must be, no, that's okay. I'm going to do it like that. That's all good. And I want that to go over the top. But I want to emboss this piece. All right. So there's a gorgeous embossing folder that goes with this suite as well. I'm not quite sure of the name of it. I keep forgetting what everything is, but I will link it in the bottom in the description after I finish doing my live video. So I've just got this gorgeous, it's a 3D embossing folder. I'm using just the base plate of my Big Shot. I'm putting the fold in first, going through my Big Shot rollers first, and just that blue embossing plate over the top. We're going to wind that through. Okay, and we're going to get this gorgeous emboss strip. All right, I'll pop that out of the way again. So this is what you call dry embossing. So it's a way of getting a gorgeous pattern on your cardstock with an embossing folder. So you can see it's got some gorgeous little flowers. Okay, so I'm going to grab another piece of the gold foil card, I think. So that one's obviously 5 1/4. So I'm going to do this one 5 3/4. No, sorry, 5 1/2. 5 1/2 by 3 3/4, and that should give me a really nice layer to go in behind my designer series paper. Correct? That is correct. Look at that. Very nice. And I'm probably going to have to cut that piece down. I am going to have to cut that piece down. Like that. So it's starting to come together quite nicely. Okay, so I need to cut that piece down maybe 1/8 of an inch. I'll do it the same size as the foil, so the foil is 5 1/2. Like that. All right. That's looking quite good. All right, so I'm going to glue this on to my foil. So it's got a gorgeous color on the back as well, but I wanted to use the gold and white. I love stunning, striking cards. I just did a black and white one over in our Facebook group that I was talking about at the beginning. Oh, someone's saying probably cutting out the middle of the foil, and yes, normally you could do that, but do you know what? I have lots of it in my craft stash, and I do agree with people making sure that they don't waste any of their crafting products, but I can tell you, I have a lot of it, so I don't worry about cutting something out of the middle. I'm not that frugal. That's just me. But each to their own. And yes, I have had many people that have said that to me over the years. But when you're doing live crafting, I don't really have time for that. Okay, so I'm going to get that to line up on the edge. Can you see that? How that lines up? That's super, super cute. Okay, so I'm going to pop a piece of double-sided tape on that. I'm going to pop it on that. Jen's saying it's going on her list. Okay, so I'm going to double-sided tape there. And then I'm going to line that edge bit up onto that foil. I feel like I don't want that. I feel like I want to go there. I just didn't want that block bit there. Okay, so that. And then I'm going to trim that off like that, but I'm actually going to trim just that little piece there. Oh, and the eyesight's really good this morning. There. Like that. And then the same on this end. I'm going to trim it off. Level with that. And I'm just going to trim that in just a little peek in there. Okay, so we've got that happening. That looks gorgeous. A little bit there that hasn't been poked out. Beautiful. So you can see that on here is going to look really, really pretty. Okay, so we're going to do that on the other end as well. I was just worried someone was calling me then. I felt like I could hear my phone buzzing, like someone was calling me. And when someone calls me while I'm live, it cuts out my video. Okay. So I'm then going to pop that in the middle here again. So I'm going to use that one there as my guideline and that one. Okay. So that's great. Cut those off again. Now you don't have to be that particular about how you cut this off. I'm just being a little bit pedantic there, but okay, so we've got that is now going through the center of our card like that. And then I want to pop this on. I sort of haven't really worked out what I want to do after this. So I want to pop that on, I want to pop that on, because that's looking beautiful. Okay, so we'll do that. And I feel like I want to use, I've got the gold ribbon out here. I feel like I want to use a bit of the gold ribbon as well. So we might do that, and we might do the gold ribbon along here. Now this gold ribbon is out of the Christmas Time Is Here suite. I think that's what it was. I'm actually not sure if it's still available. If someone can tell me whether it is still available that is watching, please type it into the comments, because I'm actually not real sure if it is or it isn't. I'm just going to use some double-sided tape on the back there to glue my ribbon in. Linda's saying yes, so I'm hoping that's a yes to the gold ribbon, that it's still available. My idea is I hope they leave it available. I hope it goes into our new annual catalogue because I love the gold ribbon. It's beautiful. I'm just going to add a little bit more double-sided tape just there. You started crafting, Jen, 3 months ago. You always watch my ideas every time I go live. Well, thank you, Jen. I'm so glad that I'm somebody that you watch do some live crafting. One of the main things that I say to people when you're new to crafting, and this is a little bit of a hint, that if there's something that you see someone using, or there's something in the catalog that you think you might like it, jump onto YouTube and type in Stampin' Up and the name of the thing that you are really interested in, and you will see any videos that anyone has done using that suite or that bundle. You will see them all there on YouTube. So that is something that I say to people that are new to crafting, that to make your mind up what you want to purchase, because we all have the attitude when we first get into crafting that we want it all. We see something and we want to get it and we want to have it all. And the hard part is maybe our money situation doesn't let us want to have it all like that. So what I say is you got to look at what you're actually going to be crafting. Is it birthday cards that you mainly want to make? Is it thank you cards you mainly want to make? What is it that you actually want to do with your crafting? What is the major thing that you think, the type of cards that you're going to be sending out? And then you can even type in Stampin' Up thank you cards. And anybody that's made thank you cards, it will come up saying that it's a thank you card. But the main thing that I find is really, really good for choosing what you want to buy is to actually, you absolutely love a lot of gold and silver. You love using a lot of gold and silver, Jeanette. Yes, I do too. I love it. Gold and silver foil are my favorite things. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm actually going to pop this on here like this. Now, I could cut out the flowers with white, which I might do that. There's some flowers in this set that you can cut out as well. My card isn't beautiful, it's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. Okay, so we have a couple of flowers that we can use in here. So we might grab those out. Might run them through the die cutting machine. So 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers. Okay, so I want to cut out the flowers with some white to start off with. And I need to cut an insert for my card as well. So I better cut the insert first so I don't use the wrong amount of paper here. By 3 3/4, like that. Okay, so I use that to cut my flowers out. That's my insert for my card, so I'll pop it in there. All right, so I'm gonna bring in the Big Shot machine again, and we'll run some of these flowers through. Okay. So we'll run those through. And I'll probably cut out a few more as well. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, and that one makes 3. And I'll run those through again. Okay, so 1, 2, Oh, it's not going to work. Sometimes when you drop your framelets onto you, no, it doesn't want to come out. Sometimes when you drop them on, they come out, but this one wants to stay in. That one, that one. Okay, so we've got a few flowers there. Okay, I'm going to put those dies back in my case so I don't lose them. Got one of those hearts there. It's like it's meant to go somewhere. Okay. So I'm actually going to bring in the die cutting machine again. I know I just put it out of view, but I'm going to bring in that embossing folder again, and I'm going to run my little flowers through the embossing folder. Matthew, the card's stunning. So I'm just popping my flowers all into the embossing folder. And run those through just to add a bit of texture to the flowers. A nifty idea, Sue. Are you ready for it? Now look at what our flowers look like. Okay, so they've got a little bit of texture happening on them. So it just changes your flowers a little bit. I just feel like it was just too smooth. So I wanted to add a little bit of texture. So we'll just pop them all over there. If I can get that one out. Come out. Wants to stay in there. Okay. Get that out of the way. And we'll bring it all back in and see what we can do. Okay. So we now have these gorgeous flowers that have a bit of texture happening. So I want to glue that down, and I think I'm actually going to glue it down just with some glue dots. I think might be the easiest. I really hate liquid glue when it comes to foiled accents, because it sometimes can get on the front of your foil and then you get the smudge marks, and I really don't like that. So I think I'll just go like this, and I've just stuck my fingernail to my glue dots. Tear that off. Okay, so we've got a couple of glue dots on behind there. Where else do we need one? There and there. I'm going to leave that end because I feel like that end's going to go over a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to pop that along there like that. And my flowers, I'm going to pop them up. I don't have any mini dimensionals here at the moment. Can you believe that? But anyway, I'm going to pop them up with some dimensionals. One will fit on the back of that, I'm sure. I really need my mini dimensionals, but anyway, I'm sure one will fit there. Yes, it will. I'm going to pop that up on that one there. And this here, I'm actually going to glue that one down there and then pop a little one up in the middle of it, I think. No, I'm going to pop them up. Just like that. And I'm going to straddle that so I get gold and white coming out. That one. That one as well. And this one, will that be too big? Not too bad. If you need to trim that, use the small gold flower on the left. Ah, this little one. Okay, so you're telling me to, okay, let's try that. Good idea, Sue. We'll try that. Let's get the scissors. Where are my scissors? Where did I put my scissors? Ah, there they are. Okay. Sue's telling me to trim this little flower out of here. So, okay, I'm going to trim that, and I'm going to trim that. Look at that. And we'll just do a bit of surgery here on this little flower. So we need to go in there and out around there. Bit of surgery there, and a little bit off that bit. Ah, that's super cute. Look at that. Look at that. Now I feel like I need another flower like that because that's cute. I wanted to have another one on there. Actually, I want to have them on all of them. Is that really bad? No, I'm actually going to do something on the others. I know how I can combat that on the others. I'm going to do that on that one. Then I'm going to use these gorgeous, beautiful, I think they're called gilded gems. I have another flower here. See, I'd lost a flower. I'm going to pop that one on there with a glue dot, just to make that flower look prettier. That one on there. Look at that. We've got some 3-tiered, is that glued on? Yes. Just got a glue dot on my finger. Okay, I'm going to use this here in the middle. And in the middle. And in the middle. And I still think I want to put one in the middle of that one, even though it's gold. Ah, they're looking stunning. Okay, this card is so pretty. But the problem is, I don't really want to put a sentiment on the front. Is that bad that I don't put a sentiment on the front? I feel like, actually, you know what? I'm going to do a bow. Where's my ribbon? There's my ribbon. I'm going to do a bow. The bow's going to go over to the left. What's one of the stamps? I think I'm just going to do the thanks. Okay, so we're going to do a bow. That's looking beautiful. Just like that. Okay, let's do I wonder if I do thanks with the I know what I'm going to do. Just with this. Is that going to be big enough? Yes. Okay. Got a piece of Whisper White somewhere. There's a piece of Whisper White. And I feel like I need to emboss this with gold. So I'm just, bear with me while I grab my embossing powder. Gold. And my embossing buddy. Okay. Now you use your embossing buddy, for anyone that's new to embossing, you use your embossing buddy so that just going to make sure that's clean, yes. So that the embossing powder doesn't stick to something that you don't want it to do. And I'm using my Versamark ink, which is a clear sticky ink. And I'm just going to stamp that thanks right there. And I'm going to heat emboss that. Sprinkle my gold powder on. And hopefully I can bend that and get it to just go back into my container, which yes I can. So we have the word thanks, and we will heat that to melt our embossing powder into it. So I'm just going to heat from underneath. You can see that turn and go gold. Beautiful. Okay. I know, you could use it for any occasion. It'd be a beautiful wedding card. I did a wedding card with it before, and I'm sort of I've done enough wedding cards with it, so I'm just going to do a really, really special thanks for somebody. So I'm using the story label punch here, and I'm going to punch that out there. Just like that. And I think I want to maybe punch another one out in gold. And just offset it. I feel like I need it. No, I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to save here. I'm going to cut it in half instead of actually cutting another one. I'll just cut it in half. Okay. Pop that punch away. All right, some double-sided tape on the back. There and there. I'm home alone today. My whole family's left, and it's been, we've all been under each other's feet, so it's actually quite nice to actually have my home to myself. I know that sounds really horrible, but I'm just like, oh my Lord, I just want everyone to like vacate the house so I can get some work done. Okay, so I'm just popping that one there, and then this one I'm going to line up just like so, like that. And that gives you that gorgeous, this is beautiful. This is, I must say, it's a stunning cut. Oh, there's another flower. See, I lost the flowers. Could I pop another flower in there? I'm thinking another flower in there would look quite nice. I'm going to pop that up and pop another gem on there. Thank you, Janet. Jeanette's saying I always make beautiful cards. I think it's just, I don't know, it's just what you, what type of things, like what style of crafting you tend to do. I do find that I do like really elegant, really blingy cards. Like, so I am quite guilty of using a lot of gold and silver and things, and embossing, because I love the embossing. Okay, I'm just going to pop that up on the front. So we have thanks, like that. And then I'm going to double-sided tape my ribbon. So I'm just going to straddle a little bit of double-sided tape. I'm just going to do it just above where the ribbon's sitting, so that I can still get some on that cardstock. So as I've said before, straddling a little bit on your cardstock as well as your ribbon, so it connects the both. And then your ribbon sits really nicely. When you use double-sided tape, it sits really nicely. You can really like sit it there and make sure that it's going to sit and stay where you want it to stay. Look at that. Isn't that looking yummo? Yeah, it's just a little nifty trick that I do with my double-sided tape for ribbons. Just depends on the humidity and things and the weather. Here in my hometown, sometimes you use the glue dots and you'll go back to your card an hour later and the bow's dropped off. So, and I don't like that to happen. So I'm like, So it's just something that I've done that I know that I'm guaranteed that that bow is going to stay there. Okay, so I still think it needs a bit more of this bling. And maybe we need to, is that crooked? Maybe we need to put a bit of that bling on there. Oops, that's a bit of my putties on there. Oh, bit of the putty came off my take your pick tool. Okay, I might put a big one there and a medium one, maybe just there. We may as well bling it right up. Okay, so now our insert, we need to make the insert look really nice. How about what we do on the insert? That looks quite nice. I'm thinking I might do that and a bit of my ribbon. That looks quite good. So I'll glue that in. So this is just one of the scrap pieces that I cut off. And I'll just pop that along the bottom there. It's not quite the right size, but that's okay because I'm going to put the ribbon along there as well. And that will cover that up. Okay, so a bit of double-sided tape. There. So one bit there. And one bit there. There's not as many people on today. I didn't actually put a time up that I was actually going to go live, so some people probably didn't even get notified that I was going live. There's my gold ribbon. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to straddle that gold ribbon in the middle of that. This is a card for someone very, very special, I think. Because it's pretty over the top, isn't it? I've got a bit wild with all the gold, but would definitely be gorgeous for a wedding card. You could, instead of the thanks, you could put a Mr. and Mrs. on there, or happy wedding day. Fun anyway. Okay, so pop that inside. All right. So what are you thinking, people? Do you think this suite is absolutely stunning? Okay, so I'm just going to bring in the other card that I did today. I'm sorry, I know it's only 2 cards today, but that's 3 cards I've done already in some videos today. So I need to go and spend a bit of time catching up on my other work that I haven't done since everybody's been home. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this today. Now, if this is the first time you've watched, please feel free to hit the subscribe button down below. I will put in the comments later when this video goes up permanently. I will put in the comments below the link to my online store and also the links to these products so that if you were wanting to purchase any of these products, you can. As I said, the Ornate Garden Suite, I'm just going to flip you around and have a bit of a talk with you. The Ornate Garden Suite is not available to customers until the 1st of April. So if you absolutely love it, you can wait until the 1st of April. Or if you wanted to join my Wild Heart Crafters right now, you can pop it into your starter kit. So we have 9 days left of our celebration. So please, if there's things that are on your wish list, yeah, an anniversary card, exactly, Sue. So it's a gorgeous suite, honestly, stunning. I'm just mind blown how wonderful this suite is. So 9 days left to get our awesome joining offer. 9 days left to earn your free celebration items. So for every $90 you spend, you earn a level 1 item. For $180, you can either earn 2 level 1 items or a level 2 item. I would really appreciate your business. If you wanted to shop for any crafting supplies and you live in Australia and you don't already have a demonstrator, I would love for you to shop with me. I also have a special going until the end of March. If you didn't catch the tulip class that we did, if you spend a $90 order with me, from now until the 31st of March, I will send you the kit to make the tulip online class that Rose and I did. To make 4 cards, I will send you the kit for free. So you can either purchase the tulips bundle and a few other items to make your order go up to $90, or you can just purchase $90 if you already own the tulip bundle, the timeless tulip bundle. You can purchase up to $90 and I will send you the kit out for free to make the 4 cards that we did in our video. If you didn't catch that video, you can search around on my YouTube channel here and you will see the free Timeless Tulips online class. So thank you everyone for spending a little bit of time with me today. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed crafting with me today, and I will be here same time, same place next Saturday, 10 a.m. For my normal live crafting session. So once again, I'm Donna Gray. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. And I love spending time crafting and chatting with crafty people. So as I said, if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. Everyone have a lovely weekend. Bye.